everyone, welcome to Point of View with me, Dhrityatri. So the relationship between Russia and the Taliban is complex and can vary. Russia has engaged with Taliban at times to deal with issues like fighting ISIS or protecting its interest in the area. But Russia has also been wary of the Taliban due to concern about their ideology and potential threat to regional stability. Russia has hosted talks involving the Taliban and other stakeholders in Afghanistan, but has not formally recognized the Taliban as a legitimate government. Well, seems like things are changing for both of these. Russia has invited the Taliban to join the St. Petersburg Economic Forum in June, and this is reported by TASS state agency itself. The St. Petersburg Forum used to welcome CEOs and investment bankers from Western countries like London and New York. But things have changed now, specifically after Ukraine war, which caused the biggest tension between Russia and the West since the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962. Now, instead of Western investors, businesses from China, India, Africa and Middle East are showing interest in Russia's abundant resources. Also, according to reports, Russian ministers have suggested President Vladimir Putin that Moscow can think about taking the Taliban off their list of banned organizations. Now again, let's note few points. Since the Taliban took control in August 2021, when the US-led forces after 20 years of war, Russia has been gradually getting closer to Taliban, even though the Taliban is still considered illegal in Russia. In 2003, Russia officially designated the Taliban as a terrorist group. But to understand why, let's deep into the history. The Taliban started in Afghanistan in the early 1990s after the Soviet Union left the country. They took control quickly and made strict Islamic rules. Before this, the Soviet Union was in a big fight in Afghanistan from 1979 to 1989. They were helping the Afghan government against some groups, including ones that later became the Taliban. But the Soviet Union had to leave, and Afghanistan was in trouble. After the 9/11 attack in 2001, the United States attacked Afghanistan to get rid of Taliban. This was because the Taliban was letting terrorists like Osama bin Laden stay there. Russia knew about fighting terrorism because they had problem with it in their own country. So they supported the United States against the Taliban. Now this is why in 2003, Russia said that Taliban is a terrorist group. They were worried about Taliban's extreme ideas, their history of violence, and how they could make the area unstable and hurt Russian interests. Now, how will their relationship evolve after this forum? Only time will tell. But till then, do follow India.com's international affairs for further updates.